Hey guys, it's Mike from Skydis Gear. This is part 2 of our 3-part trailer series and our product launch of our overlanding trailer. This is going to be the Recon. This is Brian's baby here. He's built this thing from the ground up along with Keith and everybody inside there. We're going to talk about some of the key features that this one's got and take it away, Brian.
All right, we'll start from the front like we did on the last one. So, like I talked about before, we have different size tongue boxes that we're throwing on our different builds. This one's a little bit larger of a tongue box. It's got more room. Where you see on the Expedition model, where the battery box was on the interior of the trailer, I just went ahead and put the battery box on the inside here. Very simple battery setup. Don't plan on running too much other than like the LED lights and stuff like that, so don't need too much space for that. On the splash guard back here, you can see I'm running some Pioneer toolkit. I got a Fiskars Axe and I got a shovel here. What I realized about the shovel when it came in, the shovel blade was extremely sharp on here. My daughter likes to get out and part of our pulling into camp tradition is she helps set up the tent. So with this Velcro being up here, getting the tent cover off, didn't want her cutting herself, and I needed a solution. So I turned to Mike, Mike turned to Keith, and we came up with a Kydex cover on this thing, and it turned out absolutely awesome. And we can make these for any model, so just want to plug us in for our Kydex work real quick.
Shameless plug on our Kydex stuff. We literally make holsters for anything. We've made everything from drink holders to drone holsters. You can find that at statusgear.com. But yeah, this is stuff we're proud of. Back in.
All right, so we're moving around the side here. I decided to go with, instead of jerry cans, I'm already running Roto Packs on my Jeep for fueling water extra. So throwing an extra Roto Packs on here. I love the way that these things set up, and they're very convenient, stackable, etc. My switch panel is right here. This right here, I'll turn on. You can see the voltage readout right there, 12.6. I have a solar setup that I'm running, which I just store my solar panel right on the inside. Solar is something that we can get you guys set up with as a feature. If once you call and order a trailer and go over the ins and outs of it, this is something that we can get on here for you. Also has and this is all marine grade stuff, so it's good to go outside. Got a 12 volt here. This is the on and off switch for this, and then if you lift this, we got our USB ports. And just like the Expedition trailer, it's up here nice and high, so when the tent is deployed, the rooftop tent, we can slip it right in there, and then you can charge laptop, phones, any items that you might want to put power to. Moving to the back here, again with the nice robust side fenders right here. We decided on this one to go with a Herculiner instead of the Cerakote. Excuse me, went with a Herculiner. Again, it's very durable stuff. These are all steel diamond plate. You can get up here. We're running the leaf spring suspension on here as well. The tent that I'm running is an overland vehicle system. This is the Nomadic 3, I believe, so it's a 3-person tent, and this is an option that we can get set up for you as well through overland vehicle system. All right, so moving to the rear here, we got the tailgate, which also doubles as a table, but rather than like on our Expedition style trailer where the table comes off, the tailgate comes off rather, and sits on the fender as a table, this one just flips right up. We'll go ahead and demonstrate. Mike? Sure. Got handles here for easy use. Pop up. This one stays in place, but additionally, we'll take them extra pins and we'll go ahead and stick them right in these pre-drilled holes right here. It'll run through, and then that'll secure the table from going down. So nice and secure. That ain't going nowhere. We can serve dinners off of that. We use it as a workstation if we wanted to. If we're cleaning fish or something, campsite, stream side, this will be awesome as a work platform. So. Moving around.
Sure, that's one of the things I want to touch base. One of the things that I love about the design of these trailers is we were all putting our heads together on this, and mainly these guys. I kind of walked around the corner and say, "Hey, what's a good idea for this?" Is they're extremely user friendly. It's not a whole lot of gimmicks. People add stuff just for giggles. Sometimes it says like a just something to add more money, something. But every part feature of every one of the trailers that we make. It's made by the people who use these on a consistent basis. They have passion for what they do. So that's what you're seeing in some of the design work that we put into these.
Purpose built, like what Mike was saying. We didn't want to leave anything in here or add anything additionally. Weight and space is always a concern when you're camping this way, doing overlanding. The more space you have, the better. The less weight, the better. So, all right, moving. Well, actually, right up underneath here, you can see we added 2 more stabilizing jacks. So we got a drill that's set up with a proper socket size that'll hook onto these, and these drop down just real good. The trailer is super solid, doesn't move back and forth or anything when those are deployed. They go down to the ground. Matter of fact, they work so good that you could actually use them in a pinch to change the tire out if you had to. They'll lift the tire right off the ground, and they double usage, if you will. Again, here's our Skydis Overland Bear logo. I do want to point out one more thing. Keith, who's done a tremendous amount of work on these. Almost everything. Keith, shout out to you. He ran our electrical in such a way that it goes up underneath here and it's protected. It runs through the tongue and then comes out of the tongue, which is our 2-inch steel tubing. And it's completely protected. You're never going to have to worry about hitting snags or shorting out your wiring on this thing at all, ever. So everything else you see in here is real. It's zip tied up real tight. Everything's real taut. The wiring is ran real clean on the whole thing. And then of course over here, this is our light switch. I know it's light outside, but you can check the LEDs. I'll flick them on and off for you so you can see them. There's my light switch for the LEDs. And then I have a plug right here that goes into my battery, and that's a standard extension cord plug that goes right into the battery for external power. That's about it, Mike.
All right.